What Vedanta tells you is, you just awaken yourself to reality. There is no particular process. See, when you wake up, is there a process to waking up? When you wake up early in the morning, is there a process to waking up? You were asleep and you wake up after some time. So also this dhi in the human being, this higher faculty of intuition, this is the highest form of intelligence actually, will just wake up the mind to the reality of the self. And this also is illustrated through a story which I will tell you. See, please observe this story. It has something very important to teach us. There was a classroom of primary school children, and the teacher of this classroom, she was a lady who was quite old in years, which means she was close to retirement. She knew the ways of little children, and so she was a master storyteller. So one day she gathered all the children. She wanted to drive home a very important point. So she started telling them a story. She told them, all the children, 6-7 years old, sitting around her, and she started telling them, look my children, I'm going to tell you a story. Now you start your imagination. Start imagining today when you went home from school, you had you played and you studied, and then you had your supper, and then you fell asleep. In that sleep you had a dream. Now imagine, in that dream you went to the zoo. You went to the zoo with all your friends, and your parents are also there, and you enjoyed yourself. You ate popcorn and you ate cotton candy, and then you started visiting all the animals in the zoo. You saw the rabbits, you saw the peacocks, you saw the birds, you saw the deer. You were so delighted and laughing and playing with your friends. Then you slowly came to the huge cages where there were wild animals. She is explaining to the children, and the children became very alert. So you came to the cage of the tiger. There's this huge tiger ferociously moving about in his cage, because he's caged and it's a very huge cage, a metal cage, but the tiger is so ferocious and so huge. If he just slaps the cage is shaking. It's such a huge tiger. And looking at that ferocious beast, you got frightened. And as you moved forward, the tiger also moved in his cage. When you went towards the edge of the cage, the tiger also is going there. When you moved back, the tiger also moved back. Now the children were really fearful as she was describing the tiger, and the tiger is directly looking at you. Now it so happened that this cage, which was huge, had its top open. Because it was such a huge cage, it was expected that the tiger is not going to come out of it. But it so happened that the tiger struck the cage with full might, because he was very hungry, and the cage suffered a dent. In that dent, the tiger suddenly managed to leap out. He leapt out of the cage, and the next thing you knew was you were screaming and running away, and all your friends were screaming and running away, because the tiger is now out of his cage. And you just look behind like this, and you see the tiger is chasing you, and you run as fast as you can, and then suddenly, to your great horror, you find a cold paw falling on you, and you turn back and see this horrific sight of the tiger upon you, and with its terrible face, and you are half dead already, and you are screaming, but even the voice, you are so terribly scared, and you face this terrible situation of being eaten alive while you are fully conscious. Now my children, the children had all turned red by this time. What would you do in this condition? The teacher is asking the students, and one little boy stood up and said, Madam, I will punch the tiger in the nose. And then another little boy stood up and said, Madam, I will kick the tiger out. And another little child said, I will scream to my mummy, she must be somewhere close by, she will come to help me. One little smart girl suddenly stood up and said, Madam, I would just wake up. Remember, it was a dream. She started with, in your dream you went to the zoo. So the girl said, Madam, I would just wake up. That is the answer. That is the solution to this problem. If you just wake up to reality, You don't need to defend or solve your problems in any way. There are no problems. It was all part of the dream. You don't need to punch the tiger or kick the tiger out. If you just awaken to the truth of consciousness, pure being, your mental problems, you will see them as something hazy, dreamy. You will get the power to solve them just like that. You don't give things the importance they don't deserve, because you have awakened to the heart of reality, the reality about your mind itself, about your perception itself. So this is the Vedantic process of waking up to reality. Just like how when you wake up in the morning, you don't explain or try to find a solution to your dream. So also when you wake up to the reality of consciousness, you don't try to find an explanation to the world of problems. You give it its place. So this is the second way to come at perfect perception. You just wake up to reality.